Okay, so technically, it's not a new month. If you listen to this on Mondays, it's still in the past month. But I purged everything I can think of about community. It's time to move on. It's definitely time. It's time. Time. The theme is time. Put on your time glasses and join me this month as we cover time. In today's episode, the calendar. You are listening to ADHD Big Brother, the podcast for adults struggling with their ADHD and their depression and anxiety and... I'm your host, Russ Jones. I'm an ADHD coach, and I run the Platinum Award-winning community coaching of the same name, ADHD Big Brother. And I also have ADHD and depression. It's craptastic. Welcome aboard. Let's learn some stuff, laugh at some stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, here's some stuff. Welcome to the podcast. How the gosh darn it are ya? I'm trying a non-cursing approach. How's that? It sounded very Fargo. How in the gosh darn it are ya? Isn't it interesting how just a single word, a single added word can change what is ultimately the same exact phrase? Like, how are you? Like, that sounds like dry. Do I even care? That's like you're sitting next to your ex-wife at your kid's wedding who you haven't spoken to in like 3 years. And now like you're elbow to elbow and you lean over and you have to say something. That's like, how are you? Or like, how the heck are you? That's, I'm a little more excited. I'm more excited to see you. Or like, how the fuck are you? Oh, now that's a little bit more intense. That actually sounds like maybe you got stampeded by some wild buffalo and I'm visiting you in the hospital. And I'm still confused about how you got into that field in the first place. Like, how the fuck are you? You're still alive? We're all shocked. Here's some flowers. Get well soon. I don't know. Curse words really animate the thing. Maybe I keep them. Fuck it. All right, let's start with the mental health report. At the top of each episode, we do a mental health report to help normalize talking about our skull spaghetti, the good, the bad, and the weird. Normalizing, it takes time. It's like dancing in our cars at stoplights, you know? It takes a while. You got to start with the finger tapping, move on to the head bobbing. Once you get comfortable, then you let it all out. Normalizing takes a little bit of time. So, for the fact that the world is a giant dumpster fire, I'm actually in quite a good mental health place this particular moment. Could it be the result of being down over 10 pounds? Yeah, I've been losing weight, been getting fit. Maybe. Could it be that I stopped drinking? You know, we're doing a no alcohol challenge in the community right now. I'm about 30 days. Could be. Could it be that I'm getting good sleep? Could it be that I'm getting to hang out with my kids today and we're going to see How to Train Your Dragon and do some fun stuff? Could it be? Could it be that I'm limiting my bread and pasta and all those carbs that I'm eating? Could it be that I'm in love? Could it be that I've scheduled a time to see my parents next week? Or could it be a mix of all of it in one giant stew of my feeling better mental health? The culmination combination of a variety of things. Who knows? But mental health is good. It's very interesting that much of the stuff that I mentioned, it doesn't have immediate rewards or validation. We're almost 30 days on the no alcohol challenge, and the first week really was more about choosing to suffer. When I started the push-up challenge, the first week was more about choosing to suffer and do those goddamn push-ups. That was a 6-week challenge, and the week is over, and the results are awesome. And the motivation that I received from it, it's not a moment-to-moment motivation. It's a general vibe of wanting to keep going. It's a hindsight. Oh, this worked. Okay. It doesn't necessarily fuel me forward the way that I would think it would. It reminds me that it worked and that it's important to me. So continue to work on the tools and the strategies. Continue to put effort towards that. But this is the ADHD thing. It's like it doesn't affect my now. The right now and the working out right now sucks. All the good, holistic, wholesome things, they tend to suck in the moment. That's historically for me, but it's like we really want to benefit future me. So how do we do that? What is the ADHD way? What is our way? Well, it is a multi-layered process, everyone, of connecting points all relying on cohesive integration of the parts that affect the whole in a combined ecosphere. Duh. Just kidding. I don't know what I just said. We have so many fucked up things in our lives. Forget about the outer world for a moment. Our inner skull spaghetti needs some attention. We can't do our part to throw water on the dumpster fire of the world if we aren't tending to the dumpster fire in our brain. So if we can't even motivate to find the bucket, because where do we start? Who has the buckets? Is that even the most important thing? Is this the best approach? Or what type of materials are the buckets made of? Do I even support that? Where would I source the water? What if this doesn't do anything? Where do I find the time? So many questions. So many. When it comes to time, I find that ADHDers, we start with the task list, our to-dos. Why is that? That's not the first step, though. Not in Russ Jones land. No, sirree. When are you going to do those things for some reason that keep piling up? We keep adding and adding and adding, but what about the doing? When are we doing the doing? In our community, we have no shortage of ideas and methods that people adopt to manage their to-dos. It's amazing. It's a great reflection of how unique we are. We have members who swear by Todoist, Kanban boards, the Notes app, bullet journals, and personally supremely creative ones. Like Mark has a whiteboard with custom-made Magic the Gathering cards that have things on it that he does, and he taps the cards, which I'm obviously still envious of because I love talking about it. It's really cool. But this brings me back to when. What I want to know is when are you going to do the things on your list? When will you have time? Do you know where your time is going? Or are you stuck in like windsurfing? Are you on the surfboard, riding in the shallows of urgency of the moment? Like, do you ever notice how unfun that is? Because the water's so clear and you can see the insanely sharp coral underneath you. One wrong move and you're a bloody mess. That's the downside of operating in urgency and relying on it as like a strength. One wrong move, bloody mess. I don't know why I'm using surfing as a metaphor because I don't even know how to surf and I'm afraid of sharks. Full disclosure. So let's bounce away from that metaphor. And maybe we won't use a metaphor. Let's use the real world. We heard from community member Michelle last week, so let's use that example that she gave us because this is common in ADHDers, especially the job seekers. So if you listened last week, you heard her that her struggle was waiting for the last minute to submit resumes. The danger in this, and we'll use ourselves, like we have a deadline for submitting for a job. The job resume, it's about to be due. And when the natural urgency motivation kicks in, we'll work on it because it feels right. The motivation is there. But then we find ourselves hitting an unforeseen hiccup. Who didn't know that I was going to have to do this? I have to make a phone call to somebody in order to get this completed and to submit it. But that business where they work is closed. I can't make the call. Oh, shit. And that causes us to miss the deadline. It sucks to lose out on an opportunity because of missing a deadline. Because those things, they also create such a hammer slam of guilt. So nobody can guarantee that you work on the resume and submit it in advance, right? Which would effectively eliminate the stress that grows out of urgency, but nobody can make us do it. But here's what will make it more likely to happen. Having a command over your time. Getting command over time, it begins with a calendar. In my professional experience, this is what, after I rose up from the amateur status, I started playing pro. In my training, in my personal life, I say to you this: if you don't have some method of calendaring, of getting time outside of your brain and in front of your eyeballs, you're dead in the water. You fucking dead. That's a bold claim. I'm so bold right now. You have no idea how bold I'm being right now. There you have it. I said it. In the moment of an important thing that has no current urgency, other things will always be more important or urgent than the truly important things. If we haven't dedicated time to do a dumb, stupid thing, exercise, cleaning, resumes, barf, then we probably aren't going to do it. It won't feel right. Later will make more sense. But then later something comes up and we will plan it for, a to-do item for tomorrow. But what good is a to-do like that? Like, who cares about to-dos? What's the point? If there's no dedicated time to it, it's not really a to-do, is it? It's like a to remember. It's just this list. Let me scan this list to see what magically appeals now and what feels right. And while I'm here, I'll just add these 3 more things that just came in. And thus grows our turd mountain of to-dos. All right, let's look at 2 situations here. I'm going to say these are off work things. Many of us get by at work because there's an imposed structure, there's consequences, and then the shit hits the fan at home. Not all the time, but let's play with that because home stuff tends to be more universal. There's 4 things on your to-do list for today. You're going to do the laundry. You're going to call a repair company. You're going to look at your budget. You're going to send out resumes for a new job, right? You just got home from work, your current job. You're tired. You have kids. You have a spouse, right? I don't know. You live alone and you have 3 cats and a dog. You have responsibilities that are never on your list because you just do them. Feed the kids. Yeah, it's going to happen. They are a part of your life, they're habits, so they don't exist in your concept of time, even though it all requires time. But let's be honest, there's no fucking way we're going to do laundry tonight. The thought of it fills us with dread. We decide, okay, we can wear a certain outfit again, or maybe we have another pair of clean underwear. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just flip the underwear inside out. Fuck the laundry today. It's not urgent. So we were going to call the repair company. Darn it, can't do that. Should have done it during the lunch break because they're closed now. That conveniently gets moved to tomorrow. We were going to look at our budget. Do I really want to look at something ugly and feel like shit about my financial situation right now? Pass. Now, we were going to send out resumes. So I think about it. I feel tension instantly because I don't know where to start. Do I look at my resume? Do I search for jobs? Do I look at LinkedIn? I'll just do it tomorrow. There's a number of ADHD hurdles that can cause this, but let's look at what the potential is with a calendar system. All right, we have a calendar. We look at it in the morning. We see when we will be at work, and our calendar is true, meaning that the appointments in there are real. They're not ideas. It is an accurate reflection of our life during that day. So we look at our to-do list. We take into account where our energy will be during the day, and we ask ourselves, when could we do these things? Not when do we want to do them, but when do we actually have time for it? Call the repair company. Okay, how about lunch? We see there's nothing on the calendar for 12 noon, so we put that on the calendar as an appointment. We set 2, 3, 30 fucking reminders. Do not tell me, don't tell me how good you are at ignoring reminders. Oh my God, do not do every single one of us. We are all brilliant at ignoring reminders. It's a learned behavior blossoming out of an era of the notification. Half of them are from games reminding us that they still exist and they're begging for us to come home. Play me. Please play me. Remember me. Win some jewels. I'll give you 30 minutes of free playtime. Come back. It is a skill to be developed. Welcome to ADHD coaching. I'm your coach, Russ Jones. Honoring notifications. I'm happy to guide you through this process real quick. Okay, all this work is about change. Who are you now? Guy that ignores reminders? Who do you want to be? You know, a guy that uses reminders effectively? Okay, cool. Don't quit on it. Here's a fix that I use. You set a timer for 15 minutes. That's way more than enough time. Go into the notification on your phone and delete every goddamn notification reminder from every goddamn app. Sorry, Facebook. Sorry, Instagram. But do we really need the notification? We're kind of already on those apps all the time. Do we need the alert? We're going to be there later on today anyway. And then the caveat to this is keep the notifications only from those that you want to honor. And then make it have the funkiest sound, the most difficult sound to ignore. And then this is the crucial part. Keep it that way for 30 days. Fight the ADHD urge to think that it worked or didn't work in a single moment. And then that's the indicator of success and failure. And then create a black and white rule wherein thereby thine effort is that no matter what, when you get a notification, you are not allowed to swipe it away. You have to look at it. And you make a conscious decision about what you're doing with it. If you swipe it away, does it come back? If not, you better set another reminder, or you better get to what you said you were going to get to. So I don't mean to be too aggressive, you guys. Pretend I said that all lovingly. All right, back to the calendar thingy. Okay, so we realize that we're biting off more than we can chew on this particular day. So we decide that laundry is best saved through the weekend, so we put it in the calendar for Saturday morning. And so we see that we really want to work on the resumes, so we determine what the next step is. This is helpful. Figuring out what our the easy point of entry into that, what is the first thing that we're going to do when we aren't in the moment of actually doing it. So we're getting on the other end of, okay, I'm going to work on resumes. Oh, where do I start? What do I do? Know how you're going to start. And then we create that appointment for the evening. Spend 15 minutes doing a very specific thing, something that we'll set a timer for and use our ADHD tools to achieve. We're going to body double to get it done, whatever it takes. It's 15 minutes. It's not meant to feel good. It's meant to get through. If you put important things in the calendar, they're more likely to happen. You have a better shot. Even the dumb shit that you don't think you need a calendar appointment for, those I think especially would be helpful. If it's an appointment, you know you decided, one, you have time to do it, and you chose when that opportune time would be. The challenge here, and I say, let's make this into a weekly situation thing this month. Let's get our time in order this month. So let's say this. For the challenge, you have 7 days till the next episode to pick a calendar system. What are you going to use? Google Calendar, iCal, the thingy on your phone, physical calendar, giant whiteboard that you draw on. You get a blank calendar tattooed on your chest. You fill in the dates backwards, so every time you look in the mirror, you know your schedule. What are you going to use? 7 days. And email me if you have questions. If you're going to show up for yourself and genuinely need an answer to your calendar question, I will show up for you. That's my promise. Well, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but we are all a community, you guys. Mutual concern for each other. If you need a little support, if I can help you, I will. I'm like a comfy brassiere under the bosoms of your discontent. I will give you a little lift. Alrighty, follow up. Let me know how you're doing. And if you're saying, oh yeah, I should try this stuff, and you don't, then what can I do to help you? You can get into our community. Let's get a community handhold going so that you can finally get your shit together. Or you could reach out. I do these free 30-minute chats with people. Whatever I can do to help. I have also started a 3-month time management program designed to help you get your time management locked in. That's more of a one-on-one situation. Time is a big deal. It has to be dealt with. So we're going to cover it this month in detail. We're not doing guests this month, just you and me and the hourglass of your life. I reached out to Father Time to be a guest, and his management company, they're all pricks. He doesn't have time to be on your show. Fuck you. He doesn't have time. He is time. What a crock. So you have your assignment? Yep, you got homework, suckers. You're welcome. Free homework. And for you brave souls in the community, we're going to be doing a calendar event in July where we share our calendar systems and we see if there's places where we can tweak them to be more effective. Check that out in the live events. And to everybody, reach out if you have questions. Please do me a favor. If you're getting value out of this podcast, please share it. Click the share button on your podcast thing and share it with your sphere or your friends that you think might help. Make sure to explore the links in the show notes. And with that, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you later.